What's good, OGs?
What's good, OGs? Welcome back to the Triple G podcast.
Woo! The G's obviously stand for Gemini Nodowit, Guy Sivakorn, and Gawin Kaski. And for this episode, we have a special guest, a fourth G, Gun Ataban!
It's time!
Yay!
Hi. Introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, I'm Sara. I'm a Sagittarius. And a fun fact about me is I can do a cartwheel.
Prove it.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm a lefty, so.
By the look of us, I'm sure you guys can tell, and the title, I'm sure you guys can tell what episode this is. But Deborah will tell you anyway.
Well, update. We started a bowling league.
Duh.
But for real.
Long awaited. They've been waiting for.
Okay.
Long awaited.
Yeah, it's the BL episode, everyone. Everyone get up. Can we get some noise? Some commotion for the BL episode. And if you recognize these shirts, gotcha. Why?
We know who you are.
Yeah, we
know what you are.
We know what you are.
A bowler.
Yeah.
Fellow bowler. Yes, guys. It's the BL episode. What's a BL?
Yeah, what is a BL?
Darlene will tell us what BL stands for.
Okay, so
She's the expert.
The B in BL stands for boy.
Woo!
And the L stands for love. Boy, love. And in celebration of the month of June, Pride Month, of course,
Woo!
we're going to talk about boys in love.
It's a show where,
Two boys are in love with each other.
and it's like a drama, but it's two boys that are in love with each other.
If you're familiar with K-dramas, it's the same thing. Except they're both Just boys.
We
Specifically.
watch shows where boys kiss each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Basically,
love wins. Love is love. Love is love.
we watch specifically Thai BLs. Sorry.
For the most part.
For the most part.
Sorry, we're ripping off the Band-Aid. If you know me in real life, please don't talk to me about this.
Thai as in Thailand, the country. Yeah, obvious.
Yes.
Ooh.
Not the... I, unfortunately, am coming out as the first of the friend group to watch the BLs, publicly at least. I mean, I don't know what these girls were getting up to. It was like 2016 or 2017. I was on YouTube just looking for a little video to watch in my free time. And this was like when I had just started getting into K-pop. So a lot of my like YouTube recommended was like, oh, Korean food or like K-pop or like Chinese videos. Like it was just a lot of random Asian culture. And I was there for, obviously, I was learning new things. And I got recommended a video from GMMTV called Sodis, Episode 1, Part 1. And I was like, ooh, a little show. Let me watch this. I don't think I ever watched a show that wasn't in English other than like Dora. So I was like, let me click on this and see what it's giving. What is it hitting on? And it actually changed my life forever. And it made me into the BL lover that I am today. So I like watched that one, watched a few here and there until the beautiful year of 2020. And I got recommended another show, and it was called Together, the series. And that changed my life. I was posting about it on my Snapchat, and as we all know, only Deborah was watching my stories at that time, but I don't think even she got on because it took me a long time to get these girls into it.
True.
But here they are.
And here we are.
Honestly, I didn't start watching them that frequently until y'all got into it.
Oh.
Because I was hiding it. I was in the closet as a BL watcher.
Yeah.
So I would only watch it like by myself in my room. And now that you guys watch it, I feel more free to watch it and post about it
And wear shirts about it.
and wear shirts about it and rep my city.
Yeah. Post on your story about it.
Yeah.
I think it just makes sense for us because we like K-pop, and when you follow the pipeline of K-pop to watching K-dramas, it's like watching a Thai BL is not that far off.
Next step.
And And that's because, so last year, in my unemployed era, I get a text from Victoria, and she knows I'm not doing anything. So I remember, my life changed that night. And she goes, Deborah, please get into Thai BLs. And I go, oh, sure. Sitting around doing niche. And so I said, okay, send me some. I'll watch them. And I forgot which one she sent me.
I sent you Babe, Love in the Air, Together. I think I sent you We Are.
So she sends me a bunch of shows. Almost all, I can't watch literally any of them except for Together. That's the only show that's completely free on Viki. So I was like, okay, I'll start off with this. And she warned me that Thai BLs are like, compared to K-dramas, she's like, they are crazier, they move faster. You know, K-dramas, it takes 8 episodes for them to like hold hands.
Yeah.
Or like, it's, you know, it takes episode 10, they look at each other. And it's like, I mean, I love it. I'm not knocking the K-dramas.
Right.
But she was trying to like prepare me for Thai BLs. And I watched Together. I loved it. But I realized I'm like, okay, these two men are like obviously so straight. I love them. But I was expecting like something crazy.
Is there like good chemistry in Together though?
I think they're cute, like as a friendship. They're really cute.
Okay.
Yeah. If I saw them on the
I
street,
need
I
to
wouldn't
leave
be
it.
like, oh, that's a gay couple.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, they're two bros. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But it's really cute.
it gave the same appeal as like a K-drama where like, you know, the acting was fine. I was in love with Bright.
Yeah.
And so watching it, I was like, I love this show. And also it's like, I love a crazy story. I love a crazy storyline. So that drew me in. So that's the first one I watched. And I finished it and I was like, Victoria, the finale, they high-fived. I think they kissed twice in the entire show. And I was like, is this the BL you're trying to like put me on?
Where's the F?
And she was
Hyping
like,
it
no.
up.
And so then she shows me the Heart Killers and Pit Babe, and I was like, oh,
She said she wanted crazy, y'all.
well, I guess I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
But then during all this too, she convinces Sara and Darlene to also start watching the Heart Killers.
True.
And so
Because you
Who
watched
watched it
Love
first?
in the Air a while back, right?
In like 2023,
yeah.
I was at your house and we wanted to do a drinking game,
We were watching until...
and she turned on Until We Meet Again.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything in that show. I just know it was a BL, and I kind of liked what I was seeing.
Thank you.
But we were drinking, so I was like, I hate this game. So I didn't get into it then, truthfully. The first time I got a little taste of BL was my YouTube shorts.
Oh.
Because I scroll on there often, and I would occasionally get clips. I don't know when that started, but it was definitely before I saw Until We Meet Again. And I don't know how it came up on my YouTube shorts. I really don't know. I want to say it's like with the K-pop, K-drama stuff that I would see on YouTube, and it just like
I'm sure.
shuffles into the mix.
Right.
And I would see like men kissing.
oh.
And
We get it.
Each other?
I'm open-minded. So I would watch those.
She's an ally.
I would watch those clips entirely, but I didn't think anything of it. I wasn't-
0.75 speed.
Yeah.
And she replayed them.
I was like,
to
oh, I
really
need to see
appreciate them.
more. I wanted
she
to see more.
replayed
I
it.
was into short form content, so I would just scroll and move on. But then Victoria eventually got me to watch Together. I think we were together the whole
We
time.
did. We watched the whole thing together, and
Yeah.
still together, I think. We watched.
And still together in her room. And then
We watched the first half of Love.
watched the first half of Love in the Air. That
Like the
was
Boss Knoll story.
yeah, that's the only one that I watched. And that one changed my life. But Together, I was like, you know, like the soft introduction, like, oh, okay. But yeah, then once everyone else started getting into it, I started feeling left out. So I had to,
Aw.
I had to like
jump on
Well, welcome.
lock in.
FOMO is a strong
Yeah.
it's a strong thing in this friend group.
Yeah.
That's my story.
Love it.
Is it my time?
Yeah.
Okay, my story is I did not know what Thai BL was at all. a year ago today, no idea what it was. I think I remember maybe sometimes you would like mention it occasionally, but I was just like, I don't know what that is. I was like, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. And like, I wasn't like, I stopped being in my K-pop era like in 2019, so I wasn't getting like
The content
like I recommended. I'd never watched like a K-drama or whatever. And then one day I was watching Victoria's Story.
We have a second viewer, guys.
Yeah. No, it's true. I was listening to it, and she was just like, I wasn't like paying attention the first half, low key, but I remember you saying like, some of my favorite couples are in this show, and then you like, I didn't hear the show name, like, and I remember you saying like, oh, it's a type, yeah, whatever, and then you said, oh, like the character, this is what it's about these hitmen and the brothers, and there's this character named Fidel and Style and Bison and Khan, blah, 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 and I was like, oh, this sounds so good, and then I was like, I'm gonna come back to this, and then I think like later on I was like, oh, what was she saying again, and I Googled, I was like Bison and Style. Those are the only names I remember.
Bison Style.
Bison Style.
Propaganda.
I was like Bison
crazy.
Style,
Yeah.
like Ty BL, I think, and it's like Art Killers, and I was like, fine, I'll give it a watch. It sounds good. So then I think I just clicked on. I looked up Heart Killers free, and I just saw like baby motion.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, I didn't get through the first episode, so I watched like a bit. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. I don't know if I'll come back to this. And then you guys came up in the car. I was like, oh, yeah, Victoria. I started watching one of those because you, like, mentioned it. And you turned around so fast to me.
Sounds so excited.
Yeah. And then, because you guys were bringing up, because I think you guys, like, watched something.
Together.
We watched together. We finished together for me.
Yeah, before, like, I joined, and then we watched it that night.
We did.
Yeah, the first episode.
The first episode, I fell asleep again, like around the same part. I never finished.
I know, because I was the only one reacting to
Yeah.
the scene.
Yeah, so I fell asleep. But then I was like, and then you logged into iShe on my iPad, and I was like, now I can finally watch it.
Yeah.
So then I went and I watched it, and the rest is history.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is freaking
I
history.
did not know you daily motioned.
Because I remember, I think you sent me a Snapchat where it was on your story or something. You're like, oh, I started watching that show you were talking about. Like, it's actually pretty good. And I was like, I have to wait.
She's like,
I
not yet.
can't laugh yet.
It changed my
That's
life.
funny. You didn't think you were going to finish it?
I was like, I don't know. Well, it's
Check out
because like,
MBL.
well,
Got you.
my first ever BL, it's not considered a BL. Interview with the Vampire.
Real ones know that BL. It's not a Thai BL. There are BLs everywhere.
Yeah,
For those
they're
'Cause I've
hiding
seen,
in
like,
plain sight.
Heartstopper.
Yeah. BLs don't have to be Thai for the viewers that aren't aware.
But they're just like really like
They're crazy. And
mass
they-
produced there.
Yeah, they're good at it.
So, what are we currently watching now? Oh, okay. Well, I'm
I gotta get
watching.
my MD.
I'm watching quite a few. Follow me on MyDramaList if you want. My name is Debo Choop Choop. I'm currently watching Tempo. Woo! I love it.
Sorry.
She got so happy.
late reaction.
Tempo. I think it's so cute. Last Twilight. I have to catch up. Sorry. And then Jack and Joker.
Sorry.
Just 3. I'm also watching High School Frenemy. I don't think that counts, but it does. If you watch the show,
You would know.
that's a BL. Like, those boys are in L.
Homoerotic tendencies.
Those B's are in L. I'm telling you. I love that show, though. But yeah, that's what I'm currently watching right now.
Love that. I am currently watching Wandi Good Day, Cherry Magic, both the Thai one and the Japanese one. My Stubborn, sorry, The Next Prince, and Pit Babe Season 2.
I love that. I am currently watching quite a few, actually. I'm watching Boys in Love. So good.
I need to.
My Stubborn, Old Fashioned Cupcake, which is a JBL. Pit Babe Season 2. The Eighth Sense. The Next Prince. Vice Versa. And controversially, Bad Buddy.
So, you're watching that?
You
I'm on
are?
episode 8.
What? She's coming out as a Bad Bunny.
I'm coming out as a Bad
Buddy
Buddy
watcher.
watcher.
I guess I didn't check your MDL before this.
She did it on my
own. She was like, I'm not
That's
putting. I
what we
refuse.
were
I'm not.
watching whenever Darlene said,
Oh, he's cute.
yeah. I was like, we were watching something with him in it. And guys,
You like it?
I'm falling for the Nanon propaganda.
Oh,
I'm a
What? I thought you were the
victim.
biggest
Guys,
hater.
this is big. Yeah.
Listen, you guys don't know this, but I have had a one-sided beef with Nanon and a very strong one-sided beef with Om for quite a while because I don't know. They just something about them was different. But I just felt like it was time for me to see what they're actually like in action because I'd only watched Kidnap, which is Om Lang. So I've never seen them interact together. So I was like, okay, let me give them a shot. And I went into it with big hater energy, and they're actually really cute, and this show's actually really good. And Jimmy's in it,
Sorry.
and Eyebrows,
Okay.
and Mark Buckin.
I was gonna say like Bad Buddy is like it's like
Really?
a highly rated
The
show.
girls are saying it's
Really
good
And Victoria was like, no,
People love
absolutely not.
because I did.
You put that in your
didn't-
not interested.
I did put
on
it in my
the deal.
non-interest, but my little cousin wanted to watch a BL, and I was like looking through recommended BLs, and I was like, I've seen all of these. Like, I'm running out of shows to watch, so I was like, okay, we're gonna watch this one. It has this guy that I don't like in it, but we're gonna see. And he,
So you're like Om or Nanon better?
Yeah.
controversially,
Oh my god. Okay, I
I'm
guess I have to
falling
watch
for
it
the
now.
Nanon
Oh, so now my
propaganda.
text isn't as crazy.
No, she made
No,
you sound
she
crazy.
was-
Well, because
Yeah.
I think in the voice note, I said that I agreed that he wasn't as like ugly as I thought.
I think
he
he
was.
just gave. They gave him
But
bad glasses.
He's a listen.
Love enemies to lovers.
I do.
Yeah.
Wow, you
I don't
are the
know.
bad buddies.
I am falling for the Nanon propaganda.
I just need to
really
see him
hard
in
right now.
action.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
See, that's why we can't.
I can't judge a book by its cover, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be my July watch.
Are they in high school?
No, they're in college.
Oh.
Engineering and
I
architecture.
know why they were
Of
in high
course.
Like
school.
Romeo and Juliet. And their families are
The
enemies.
Montagues and Capulets?
Yeah, their families are enemies.
Hey, he wanted a Romeo and
I-
Juliet.
I'm
think
telling you,
I
they're
love
Romeo
Romeo
and Juliet.
and
But
Juliet.
yeah, guys,
Okay,
I'm
you
watching Bad Buddy.
convinced
Okay, I'm
me.
coming
You
out.
convinced me.
and Darlene, what are you watching?
Currently, I'm only watching, still in the middle of Love in the Air, and only
Dang.
one episode in of Never Let Me Go. I
I wanna watch that
cannot watch a BL. I can't watch multiple BLs at the same time. Like I have to finish it because
Good
then
for
I
you.
get storylines mixed up. I get character names mixed up, and I forget. I already forget things easily. So if I get them all mixed up, then it's not gonna process at all for me.
It gets overwhelming
Yeah.
when I have like I'm like watching 11 things.
Yeah,
Finally
it's
got
a
Kid
lot.
Porsche out of the way.
I finished 3 BLs in the past week
You've been locked in.
Nice.
That's good.
just to catch up for this episode. Yeah,
Good.
I just finished Tempo.
Kin Porsche.
Kim Porsche we finished, and then
did you
Top Form.
Yeah.
Top Form.
I remember seeing that review.
And she did watch a
Gen
few
War
episodes of
Nation
Bad Buddy. She can't
Oh.
make me look crazy. She watched it. She's
Just
a
like the
watcher.
middle of the episode.
Yeah, she did. I think it was actually only one episode.
I think I wanted to
Listen,
watch
the viewers might not know, but that was a really shocking statement for me
Yeah.
to say. Okay, that
Very.
the world changed when I turned Bad Buddy on.
So you follow him on your Brit now?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, okay.
publicly.
Yeah, no. I'm just like respecting his game.
Okay.
That's the kind of like status me and Nanon have.
Did they
right
sing
now.
in that one?
Oh yeah,
That's a ridiculous
Oh, yes.
question. I'm sorry.
Sarah, please. Of course they do. And that man can sing, as I've said before.
I mean, he has his
He
little
has
cameo.
a
in
beautiful
Elsa's,
voice, yeah.
as
But
himself.
yeah, right now we're just kind of respecting each other's. We're letting each other
Space.
do our thing. Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad you squashed the beat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you.
happy for you.
Okay, and who is our current BL man? You have to pick one.
Got it.
You have to pick one.
I
I'll go
have mine.
first. My current BL man is Jeff Satter
Yo.
because we just finished Kin Porsche, and his character. Did he treat Porsche the best? No.
Absolutely not.
Was he like?
Looking good while doing it.
Yeah. Was he attractive?
Absolutely.
The smoking on the fire escape after.
Thank you.
I love you, Jeff Satter. I'm not even kidding. I love you so much. Please give me a chance.
She has a shrine.
Anyway,
Don't
You
go
thought
in her
that
room.
wick shrine was bad?
yeah,
This was
yeah.
a rabbit.
I thought that was cute. a little shrine.
That's her Pinterest board.
I mean, I'm not a cat person, but I will take care of your 17 cats, Jeff. And I'll remember their names.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have 4, but of all time, no. One currently that's not in the big 4. Bible. And it's because of last night.
Of course, yeah.
Bible. Thank you. Next.
I was stuck between 2, but I guess I will just say 1 because I'm being held by Deborah. I have to only say 1, and it is Cow Tongue.
Whoa.
I'm just dropping bombs.
That's actually
Curveball.
That is
I
crazy.
love him because he was in
I love
Sweet
him.
Tooth Dentist. I really liked his little mullet.
Yeah, I just think he's so talented.
He is really talented.
love him.
Like,
Yeah.
sorry to get into the OnlyFans.
Yeah, he's really serious to me. I really like him, and I'm really excited to meet him.
Oh my
That's
god.
so exciting.
Anyway.
Okay. My current BL man as of last night, or I guess the past 3 days, Apple.
Yes. Yep.
Yum.
In the tuck shirt and jeans or the slacks that he's
Yeah.
wearing.
Yeah.
He's so tan. He's so tan and beautiful.
If you asked me like 3-4 days ago, I would have said Boom. Smart Boom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
See,
tell other boom.
I was stuck between C and Cow Tongue.
Yeah.
But Cow Tongue is like
He's just classic.
exactly.
He is
He's
classic.
got that like refined like look to him. It's
Yeah.
just there's just something about him that I'm like
Like,
yeah.
you can't not like him.
Exactly.
Okay, so for our viewers who might not know, viewers and listeners who might not know, what consists of a BL show? What goes into it?
So specifically in Thai BLs, they don't really do this in JBLs and KBLs, at least from what I've seen. I know they do it in the Philippines where they have a set couple.
Love team.
Oh, love teams.
Yeah.
Series.
There's like the 2 people that are working together officially for the show, and they'll do multiple shows together. They have their official name, which is just their 2 names back to back. And they do like promo together and they do events together. Like they're promoting themselves as a couple to make you want to watch their show.
Yeah, because they'll always end up together.
Yeah,
It
that's
takes
true.
all the stress out of
Yeah,
watching the show.
That's true. You're watching it, it's all angsty and you're stressed, and you're like, but it's going to work
you
out
know-
at the end
you
because
know
they're
it's
going
gonna
to get
work
together.
out.
Even
It's
if they're
gonna-
kissing other people,
You're like,
they know
I-
where
he knows
home
where home
is.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Victoria saying that, like, she's like, even if they start out with different people at the beginning of the show, like, they're going to end up together, like, with their set pairing. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so interesting. That is less stressful.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like you see one and then, oh, there's another one.
Oh,
How are they
You know
doing
who the
here?
love interest
How are
is.
they gonna-
exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes the shows stress you out.
Still.
Still, like, dang, how are they gonna bounce back
stress
from this?
Yeah.
So I think that is comforting knowing that it's going to be okay. It's
Yeah.
gonna be-
And then it's like you have your favorite couple, and you're like, I gotta watch the show they're in.
Exactly. And then in their show that they promoted as the main couple, there will be like a side couple, and then you learn a new couple that you like, and then you can watch theirs. It's an epidemic.
Yeah, they know
It's an
how to
epidemic, yeah.
run a business. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
business.
yeah.
Whole industry.
Yeah.
And they got us.
They got us.
It worked.
They got us
They got
good,
us. And do we have favorite couples?
and we have
Yeah.
merch.
And more on that later.
And merch.
And do we have their merch?
And mascots.
Yeah, they do have
Yes! I forgot
mascots.
about
Their
mascots.
mascots are really,
So cute.
really,
So fun.
really cute.
I'm gonna crochet a keychain of JD.
Look it up. Did you see? Sorry, guys. Did you see Joss Cohen's little Gwinsley?
Wait, is
Yes.
that the? Wait, can you pull it up, please?
Yeah.
Because I
Can you pull
saw
up
I
a-
saw
make sure you-
Mark.
Can you pull up a
Gomes
picture of Gwinsley, please?
Put it on the screen.
right there, right above us?
Aw.
I can't wait for OnlyFriends stream on. Sorry,
Oh, it's gonna be good.
we at some point we have to get into the
We'll
OnlyFriends of it
bring
all.
it. Only
What's
friends
the
will
name?
have its
Oh my god.
Gwinsley.
So cute.
saw a glimpse.
Yeah, he's a basketball playing.
Aw.
That's really cute.
Is that like a penguin? What is that?
I think he's an owl.
Oh, that is so cute. Hey,
penguin
she would
there.
love that. An owl.
Stop it. Yeah.
And
That one's
Joss,
cute.
sorry guys, Joss, sorry you guys, just not to get ahead of myself, but just so you guys know, I've been big on Joss got wind recently, and Joss was talking to the little Gwynsley plush, and he was like, "You're gonna play basketball, like you're gonna carry on the family legacy." And Gawain was like, "Or if you don't like playing basketball, you can do whatever. Like we'll still be proud of you." And I was like,
It's like, no, you gotta be in the NBA.
"What?" To a little literally exactly. What she said.
You're going to basketball camp.
You're gonna be a professional basketball player.
Like their parents.
Yeah, they are
they're-
parents.
and they do act like parents. Like especially there's a couple. They're like one of the OG Thai BL couples. Tay New, if you guys are unfamiliar.
Sorry.
They have a little son. His name is San Poka-san, I think is his government name, and he's so cute. And they literally, I think he's one of the only ones that has a voice. That mascot, yeah. So he'll be talking to them. He's like, "Hi, Papa." Yeah, and they treat him like a son. Like it's so cute. I love it. For the audio listeners, I love it.
I love the little like suits, the guys in the suits, and they're walking around and like they actually have little like mascot like suits. They're not just little merch. Yeah, they capitalize on that merch.
Oh yeah.
It must be a fun job. Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
But it does seem like hard. Mentally, I feel like it would be hard.
yeah.
But also,
Oh, as an actor or as a
as an
mascot?
actor. Oh, sorry.
As an actor.
Okay. I was like, as the actor.
I
Okay.
was thinking of the mascot.
I was thinking of the
No, I was
actor.
She's like, that's a hard life for the mascot.
No, I was thinking of the actor.
Yeah.
But it would be fun also if you're with your best friend and you love what
Yeah,
you're
if
doing.
you're
Oh, yeah.
if you're
and
working
you love
with your best
kissing
friend.
boys.
Yeah.
If you love kissing your best friend and doing
I guess if
NC scenes with your best friend.
Just in case you guys were still wondering, Gwynsley is a mix of a grizzly bear and penguin.
Oh, I was right.
So obviously
And
Joss
he's
is
a basketball
grizzly
player, as we know. Yeah, Joss is the
grizzly
yes, exactly.
bear.
Joss is the grizzly bear, and
Gawain
Gawain is the
is
penguin.
the
Yeah.
penguin.
Penguin.
Penguin,
Penguin.
penguin, penguin,
Penguin. Penguin.
penguin, penguin. Anyway, yeah, but like, not only the couples is what brings people to watch it. Like, these shows have the most insane storylines that I have ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you catch our attention with the attractive men, but the storylines are crazy, and I feel like that's what keeps me there.
That's what I
honestly.
sign up for.
Because, you know, in some like American BLs, I would assume,
Love Simon.
Yeah.
like they always have this, like, the typical storylines of like, oh, like, they're gay, but like they're not out to their family.
Yeah,
I
Or
feel
there's
like-
always like a homophobic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of
Which
the
is
Thai
valid.
BLs
It's a little
have
sadder,
they've outgrown
angsty.
the homophobe era. They're
Exactly.
there to just do a normal like
Yeah.
plot without all the
Adjusting
isms.
it.
Normal.
No, like normal as in like just a fun show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's just
It
like
doesn't have to be a social commentary.
No,
anymore for
yeah,
them.
this
Like they
never-
can just do a show.
It's a crazy plot, but they happen to be gay,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is so exciting.
yeah, a lot of it they never mention like I'm gay. Some of them they do, whatever. But it's just like, oh yeah, like
Of course
sure,
you're
the
gay.
whole
Everybody
friend group
is.
gay.
Oh,
Sure,
everybody
at school
every
is gay.
brother is gay.
Actually, no, that happened when I first watched Together. I was like, okay, obviously the main couple, okay, they were, one of them was gay, but they were gay. And then there was like a second couple, and I was like, oh, they're gay too. And I asked, I was like, is everyone in this show gay? Nothing wrong with that. But I was like, is every man in the show gay? Apparently, in many of these BL shows, yeah. Like, if there's a
Yes.
man in there, just assume he's gay.
Yeah, he'll tell you if he's not. He'll
Just-
either already have a girlfriend or he'll just tell you. Like
yeah,
you
he's
don't have.
pursuing a girl.
Yeah, and if he doesn't say anything, then that means he's gay.
he's pursuing a girl
I
who's in
love
a
that.
GL couple.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes we'll watch shows where it starts off and the character has a girlfriend, and we're like,
Why is
What
she
are-
here?
Do you know where
What
you
are
are?
you doing?
yeah, why?
look around you. Look around you.
I think about Pit Babe, how every single
Single.
character
They don't even have women.
There's no girls in the show, and
Zero
every single
women.
character is gay, and it's just like, yeah, it's just like, oh yeah,
Of course they're gay.
yeah, of course they're gay.
love
It's
that
just
song.
normal.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
just
God.
funny. And
What
of
killed
course, it's
me
an Omega verse.
Was wine in Perfect 10-liners being like,
Oh.
being like, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. Is it suddenly okay to be gay? I'm like, do you know where you are? Everybody,
You're in the perfect 10 liner.
like, you're literally in the perfect 10
Perfect
liners.
gay line.
What are
Literally.
you talking about right now? Everybody at your school is gay. All your friends are gay.
Yeah.
And then when he asks Fifa, he's like, "Is it okay if I'm gay? Do you hate me?"
Fife was like, first of all,
My
brother's
brother
gay.
is literally
Second of
dating
all,
a man.
I'm gay. So what are we doing here?
Every man, they're just like me for real. Every man I know is gay.
Yeah.
Every man I'm friends with is gay.
Yeah.
I'm living a BL.
You're
the supporting.
you're the supporting like.
I'm the one woman.
friend. Yeah, you're the one woman in the show.
I'm
One
true.
building.
Or sometimes, yeah, you are.
Without the girlfriend though.
Sometimes the women in these BL shows are the villains. Have you
Yeah.
noticed?
No, you get suspicious when you see a woman in a show. You're like, okay,
She's the
especially
bad
if she's
guy.
a mom.
Yeah,
She's a mother.
especially if she's a mother or a mother figure.
But yeah, when we say like the storylines really they keep you there, guys, they really do. And today we're gonna talk about some of the craziest or just like interesting storylines that we've seen in BLs to maybe persuade you guys to give it a chance because it's more than just the boys kissing. We
Yeah.
promise.
It truly
Yeah.
is.
It's a very intriguing storyline. Like the imagination over there in Thailand is crazy.
yeah.
They've got some
Creative.
writers
Like,
in the room.
Yeah.
America could never, the U.S. could never come up with these plots, and it works. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah,
So.
it's exciting when I watch a little pilot trailer of a show.
Like a concept,
Yeah, it's a little.
and that's just the concept.
That is the concept. All the
Like-
set pieces just for a little concept.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be fun if we could all introduce a couple of our favorite storylines from shows that we've watched, and we're just gonna discuss like obviously it's fun watching it. Would we want to actually live it? And yeah, just how realistic would that be if we were in that show? Okay. Should I start? Should I start?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone, picture this. You two, the viewers and
picturing.
listeners. You're very smart.
Woo.
You're a nice person.
Of course.
Okay. You just graduated college and you're about to get a well-paying job.
Wish.
Thanks to your dad.
Oh,
You got connections.
Thank you,
okay.
Papa.
Thanks.
Thank
Okay.
you.
When all
Nepo
of a sudden,
baby. Sorry.
yeah, when all of a sudden, you get this like bad feeling, like in the pit of your stomach, and then next thing you know, your childhood best friend calls you and tells you that your identical twin brother, who you haven't seen in like 10 plus years, is in a coma after getting jumped because he's in a gang that commits criminal activity.
right,
In the name of social justice, though. Okay? Like, he's not a bad criminal,
right.
but, you know, in the eyes of the law. And because you are a good sibling, or I guess brother in this case, obviously your best friend pushes you to disguise yourself as your twin brother, infiltrate the gang, and find out who is after your brother.
Right.
And while you're in this gang, you fall in love with your fellow gang member who happens to be your brother's enemy.
Thank you.
And would you want to be a part of this?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I don't think so.
I don't think I would either.
I would be really stressed out.
Yeah.
That is really stressful. I would do it just because. Now this is a very stupid reason. It's because first Canapon is there.
Wrong gang member.
Getting her foot in the door.
So you're doing
That
this,
would be
you're doing
Lieutenant
this
Dan.
for personal reasons. For personal reasons.
For personal reasons. I think realistically, I would not want to be in this situation. I mean, he had to do, but like if you put yourself in, can I say the character's name?
Yeah.
White's situation. If you put yourself in White's shoes, like you're there for your brother. That's your twin brother. You have some type of psychological, like physical connection with them, because you know, obviously, literally, like if one of them's like choking, dying, drowning,
Like the other one.
like has a seizure, and so it's like he has to find out who hurt his brother, and I think that's beautiful that he went and did that and sacrificed his life for that. You know, maybe his education. No, I'm just kidding. His job. You know, he didn't really commit to his nepo baby job.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it because he realized like.
Oh, he's a nepo baby.
Yeah, he realized he didn't earn it, and also he's not really doing anything. He's not changing the world.
Yeah, he wants to change the world for the better.
Yeah. This is from the show Not Me,
Mm-hmm.
by the way. It was a crazy storyline, but it was so interesting. I think if I were in the show, I would do it for the plot because that's kind of fun.
That's kind of fun.
That's like Parent Trap.
Yeah, it is very Parent Trap.
But yeah, in the show, the brother literally like gets the same tattoo as his brother. He gets the piercings. He gets the same cut off hoodies.
The denim
The earrings.
In his freaking Calvin.
The earrings, and he accidentally falls in love
With his enemy?
with his brother's op.
And
when
it's
they're
beautiful.
doing parkour, most likely.
Yeah, when they're doing parkour, when they're
Just look up the Not Me jumping scene.
Yeah.
and you've seen the show.
It'll come up.
oh my god, I would also stay for the other members.
Yeah.
But
Graham,
if they
Mon.
hated me,
Again.
Yeah.
that's crazy. But yeah, I don't think I would do that. That seems like a lot.
Yeah.
If I was white and Todd said that to me, I'd be like I just got back into the country.
Yeah. I have class.
Yeah.
Like, I'm busy.
Like I have to go to my job, my interview.
Yeah, I got a job. I'm employed.
I'm like a diplomat or whatever.
Woo.
That's good.
That's good. But yeah, I would watch it. Would not live it.
I would not live.
That's a crazy plot of a
You
show.
end up with Sean.
That's true, and he seems really nice.
Shout out, Not Me.
Mm-hmm.
I love that plot. I just think it's so crazy.
And that's a very popular GMM
Yes.
TV show. Mm-hmm. Okay, mine's a little different because mine's not Thai. Okay, imagine this, guys. You're in college, okay,
Okay.
and you are an erotic manga artist.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and like you're drawing or whatever, like you do your thing,
Mm-hmm.
and you form this kind of like friendship with this kind of like he's popular, I think, popular dude. He has his little friend group, and you just like love drawing him.
Right.
Like you kind of are like always like watching him and drawing him and staring at him, and
He's your muse.
yeah, he's your muse. Thank you.
Wait, you draw him like erotically, or
No,
no.
it's like you sketch him like he's posing like this, like at the lunch table, and you're like across the lunch, and then you're like
Okay.
Yeah, drawing him.
you're like that. Anyways, but he approaches you, like blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. Anyways, then comes to the end of the school year or whatever, and you're like, I'm gonna quit manga, like drawing, because I'm not gonna make good money from this. No one wants my art. Like I suck or whatever. And he goes, do you know what? You shouldn't quit. You should keep drawing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, but like I like can't get a job. I can't get good money from this. And he's like, do you know what? Like I will take care of the finances. Like just like I will provide a house for you. Like you live with me. I will provide food. You don't have to take care of any money issues. Nothing. You just live with me and you keep drawing. You keep doing what you're doing. Like don't quit drawing. But there's just one condition. You have to do everything I say. And specifically, like because he's like, I'm gonna be making good money, like so blah blah blah. And specifically, he comes home from work and he's like, I'm hungry. Where's my food? And you make the food, and he's eating his food, and then he's like, ugh, I need sauce. Get me some soy sauce. And it's like right there, and you have to reach for it and get it. He doesn't say thank you. He's not very thankful. He's kind of like mean or whatever.
Cool.
Okay, so like think of that.
You're like a servant.
Yeah. And let me add on to it. You guys,
I don't know if you should add that on there.
the sunny day stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Which is,
That's the good part.
That
just
is
tell us. Just tell us.
You guys only freak when it's sunny.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know why.
You don't know why. He just makes that rule. One day you guys freak, and then he's like, oh, we're only gonna. It's like raining. He's like, oh, we're only gonna do this when it's sunny out. Thoughts? He's also a weatherman.
He is a weatherman.
And
So
the
he
thing is,
knows.
and you watch him every
Religiously.
day religiously, and you draw your little manga, your erotic
With
manga.
his weather live stream on your iPad.
Yeah.
I do it.
And would you do that?
Oh, yeah.
I do it.
Would you live
No
that
bills?
life?
What time of day it is?
Yeah,
no
No
bills?
bills? Exactly.
Wait, is he like mean, like to the point
He's
where
not
it's like
really-
cold?
it's
Is
just
he-
more
is he
like-
just cold.
He's just
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah.
I was saying, like, is he saying like you're ugly?
No.
He's like bullying.
He's just like,
He just like won't say thank
You're
you.
right.
Yeah.
he wants like
Okay,
he,
so a man.
you go like
The man
you go grocery shopping. You're on your way home, and then he texts you curry. Bruh, you have to go back to the grocery store get
Yeah.
curry.
He
You
like
come back,
slams the door.
yeah, and then you're making seafood curry, and then he comes in. He's like, I want a beef.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of stuff. Like he's like not thankful at all. He's kind of like, and he's like demanding.
Yeah.
And then
But you
and
got
then it's
no bills.
no bills.
You just get to sit around, draw your manga, and FaceTime your friends.
Okay, the problem with that is that I'm a lover girl, and I would not be like satisfied, and I don't think I could stand for that.
and you do this for like years.
But for a bit, I do it.
Yeah.
You're like not
For the
lovers
bit.
either.
For the bit, I do
Oh,
it.
worse.
You're just roommates.
You're just roommates.
But
and,
he pays for everything, and you just have to make dinner, cook clean, and
yeah.
you know.
I think I would do it for a little while, like an internship, study
And then you'd be
abroad.
like, all right.
Yeah,
What's going
maybe
on?
maybe
semester.
2 years max. I don't think
Yeah.
I also don't think I could like live like that.
Yeah.
It
like,
sounds really
fully,
hard to do.
because I would just hate that.
Oh,
I
you
could just
also have
imagine.
a friend that you like talk to on the phone, and he's like,
Right.
"Oh, you're talking to like who's this girl you're talking to?" Like he like hangs up the phone when you're like on the phone. He's like that.
Like I'd have to say something.
Yeah.
Am I
Yeah.
allowed to fight him?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Have you
He
seen
just
what he
doesn't-
looks like?
He just doesn't change
is
his ways.
he?
He's a little twig.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
skinny.
he's not hot.
Oh
he's
no, he's
sexy.
beautiful.
Oh, he's just.
Here, I'll show
twig.
you.
Yeah.
On the
But you
screen.
could definitely
You could snap him.
pull up a picture of him.
Yeah, can
What's his name? Segasaki?
Yeah, something like
From
that.
My Personal Weatherman?
Yeah,
Oh. Okay.
right.
Well then.
Here, actually, I'll put it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I get it. Like they give him like the anime hair, and he's got like the nose. I feel like.
Okay. Well, if I'm allowed to like, okay, yeah. If I wasn't allowed to like talk back or like fight, like argue.
Oh,
then-
he talks.
Then I don't think I would. I don't think I
Yo.
would stay that long. But if I can fight him, okay, yeah. I
Wait,
can,
let's look at
I could
an
take
edit. You can take him.
And edit.
and not in a
On
fight.
Pinterest.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't put that in there. Oh, okay. I'll stay for him. And I can fight with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I would full send it. I would totally do it.
No, yeah. I have no problem with that at all.
Yeah, if I saw him and I would be like, yeah.
hate spending my own money. So if he's paying for everything, like, that's actually perfect.
Yeah, I would
And
just
I
fight
feel
through
like
it.
At the beginning, I would be like, okay, you're like mean. You're annoying me.
Yeah.
But eventually, I would just start making dinner with my headphones on. And be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't really,
got
I don't
one.
really gaff.
Yeah,
I'm not listening.
ear
yeah.
pod
I'm just,
in.
you're just like starting and you're like, hey, what's up? He comes
Yeah.
home.
Treat him the same.
Yep.
Yeah. And then when it's sunny outside, I do
Get
what
my
I
freak
do.
on. Yeah.
I do what I do.
Yeah.
Act bored.
Yeah. I'm like,
Oh, God.
Do better. Do better.
Yeah, you guys should watch it. Sorry, that's my personal
do
weatherman.
it. Oh, you did
Oh, I
already
did.
say.
Go ahead
Sorry,
and
my
watch
bad,
that.
my bad.
Tune in.
Yeah. So you work for a real estate company. You're a real estate agent. You're like okay at your job. You're like kind of mid tier, but you have like a really loving, welcoming like work environment. You guys are like a family
Ooh.
at your work. So you love going to work. You're having a great time in your job, and you feel very fulfilled in your life.
Woo!
And one day, when you're on the metro on your way to work, you happen to be riding it with your boss, and so you're like, "Oh, funny seeing you here." Like, yeah,
How old is the boss?
he's maybe like 10 years older than you. Like, he's not.
Does he have kids?
Yes, he does. He's
How old
not
is she?
crazily older than you. Like, it's not like ridiculous, or he's like an old grandpa with a cane. But he's older. And you're like, oh, funny seeing you here. Like, it's a little awkward, like riding the bus with boss, but whatever. And then while the bus is going, he drops his phone, your boss. So you're like, oh, let me pick that up for you. You pick up the phone, and you're on his lock screen.
Now, what would
And
we
then,
do?
any initial thoughts?
HR. Wait.
Yeah, HR.
Oh wait, I
HR.
forgot. The boss is attractive. No.
I will say
well-
he's like 40.
Yeah, he's like
Oh,
he's
he's
a
not
bit of a
attractive?
silver fox.
He has a teenage
Maybe.
daughter.
He does have a teenage daughter. Yeah, he's not like ugly, but he's
And
just
he's
your
nice.
boss.
He's like a good boss.
But then
oh, sorry.
you get to work and you're like, oh my gosh, like what am I gonna do? My boss freaking has a crush on me like this. It's crazy. And he admits it.
Well,
by the way.
Yeah.
do I have a crush on my boss?
You do
No.
not. Because then you get a new coworker. And it's the guy that you trained during like the internship camp way back when, who was working at a different branch. Now he's working at your branch of the real estate like agency. He comes in that day and he also has feelings for you. And he's around your age. He's obviously way hotter than the boss. And you have like a connection with him from the past. So now you're stuck. Do I pick my boss who has a crush on me, or do I pick my sexy coworker?
And you're also low-key a bum.
You are a bum because
have a job.
you do have a job, but like I
But-
said, you're not that good at it, so you're not getting a lot of the commissions and stuff like that. And you were living with your mom, but she decided that she wanted to move out and go live her life as a baddie, as a mother baddie, and so she left you the home to take care of, and you have to pay the mortgage. So you need someone to live with you. Who are you going to invite? Your boss? Your coworker?
Boss is more likely to afford that.
True.
But sexy coworker.
Because at some
I would
point they
take
do
coworker.
both live with
Yeah, that is true. They
They
do
both
both
live
live
with
with
Not
them at one
not
point.
all three of them, but like at some point he lives with the coworker. At some point he lives with the boss.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like,
So
And
That's
how would
crazy.
you feel like having your boss like being like, "I love you"? I'm
Yeah,
gonna live
exactly.
Like, he confesses his love.
With the,
no. The teenage daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she lives
does.
with her dad, but she doesn't. Whenever he
in.
comes, she doesn't move in with them.
I would choose the sexy coworker.
I would also choose a coworker. I think it'd be messy to pick
Your
the
boss.
The boss.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Especially if you're not like into him.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
not into him and I'm on his lock string, I'm
That's
thinking that's
weird.
weird.
That is weird.
That's
I would go to
weird. I
HR.
would go to HR. Also, I'm not trying to be a stepmom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if
that's,
the daughter doesn't want her dad to date anyone.
Oh, and she does not.
Right.
Like, flattered, but that's weird.
Yeah.
And I'm dating the coworker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You?
That is from Osan's Love, Thailand.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. So you guys made the right choice.
Okay, so you have to hang around this guy that you don't really know, but somehow you just constantly get put into situations where you just have to be with him. Like either no one else. How do I put that?
Sorry.
So like you need a ride somewhere, no one else is available except for this one person, and so therefore this person is picking you up.
Wait, are they your friend?
Like you don't. You're
just-
like
What
it's like
setting
my-
am I
it's like
in?
in the same friend group, but you're not close to this person.
Okay,
Am I in
okay.
high
Yeah,
school,
we-
college, or
You're
real life?
First year of college.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
First year of college.
Okay, he's just always around.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is he sexy? Sorry,
That's up to you. Up to your imagination.
Okay.
Anyways, he kind of scares you.
Okay. Yeah,
kinda
I can
scares
see
you,
that.
though.
He's old. He's intimidating.
But he does things that make you feel some type of way. Like your heart beats a little fast. Like you can hear it. It makes you shy. Like the little things that he does. He's like buying you a drink.
What
When
kind of
you
drink?
didn't ask. Like you're ordering for yourself, but then he's like, I want this drink.
Here's my Amex.
Yeah.
Pays,
yeah.
leaves.
Okay.
Right. So you're in a car with him because you're trying to meet up with the mutual friends at a movie theater. You guys are
Right.
gonna watch a movie.
Right.
A car cuts him off,
Oh,
and he has road rage.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
speeding the car up. He's tailgating them, and bumps their car. He rear ends the car, and Loki gives you whiplash. He takes you to the hospital, and he 180 feels so apologetic, and he's had like this cold personality, and people are like, but you just got to get to know him, like he's nice, but you don't see that yet until like this car
Until the
accident.
car crash.
And he's
The
like-
fender bender.
He's giving you this hug, which he's never been physical with you because you don't know the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he's close to your face, and he's like promising to change his ways so that he will not harm you anymore.
And I barely know him.
And you barely really know him.
Okay.
And I'm
but
about
why
to.
is he so like caring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like
For
cares
you.
about you. And I
Yeah.
have a question. Do you have a stupid little thing in your
Yeah, in the car accident, you like bumped your head or something, and so now you have like
A little cotton ball in your
yeah,
hair.
a little cotton ball.
on a bobby pin. Your hair.
I think
Are you falling for that?
if it
That's
was
hard.
actually me and just like a regular person,
Schmegular guy, yeah.
I would like. I feel like I would be like, oh, like I would start a little crush, but I don't know if I would immediately like.
That man is sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, he's beautiful. Yeah, I think I would have already had a little crush, and this would have been like, oh, I would have been in the group chat like, oh my gosh, guys, you're never gonna believe it. He gave me a hug. Like it would be really serious
In the group chat.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the whole like him having road rage and then like giving me whiplash, that would piss me off.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh my God, I'm never getting in the car with you ever again. Please just stay away from me. Unless you're buying me stuff and being nice. But I don't know. I feel like I would just be like, can you like stop bothering me? If it was a regular schmegular guy, but since it's forced, I'd be like, it's okay. Like, just please never ever do that ever again, please. Like, I'm not getting in the car with you ever again unless we're going somewhere only a mile away. And then, of course, we'd fall in love.
Well,
Naturally.
over time.
He'd buy me a pin.
I think that would work on me. Low-key. Well, mostly because I think, okay, if it was forced or someone in the same attractive level as him,
Put a picture of him here.
I think I would also like clock that he's attractive and I'd be like, okay, like that's like while he's being mean, but like he's still giving me rides. And then once he does the 180, I think I would love the attention.
True.
And I'd be like, oh, I got him. So yeah, unfortunately, that would work on me.
I would say, because from the beginning, it would work on me, like the little things that he does.
Yeah, because
It would get
he's
to
like
me.
kind of standoffish, but he like does little things
He
where you're
paid
like,
for my
wait.
He like cares about me.
Yeah.
This is a arc arm in Perfect 10 Liners, Force book. Their arc
Yeah.
arm.
Honestly, I don't even remember their storyline.
It was that.
Except, like,
The Facebook page.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the root of
That
all
was
evil.
crazy.
The cute boy engineer page.
Yeah. Hey, take that down.
Yeah.
Who posted that? Find who posted that.
Whenever I find who posted that, I'm going to kill them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once I find him.
Yeah.
Book's like,
No, fuck.
I
Fight
love the
back.
Force Ghost in the book face.
I do think the car, I keep saying crash, but I do think the car thing would piss me off because I'd be like,
You didn't have to do that.
you
Yeah.
did not have to do
In
that.
Especially
in
with someone in
yeah.
the car with you.
Yeah, I think it's very reckless. As a storyline thing, I think it was ridiculous and pointless, TBH.
Yeah.
That honestly, I watched it and I was like, I hate this. Well, I didn't hate it, but I
That
was
was
like,
stupid.
I was like, this is so stupid. Why am I watching? Like, why is this here?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
did
so
this
that
happen?
he could.
A stupid excuse.
Have
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a lazy excuse, GMMTV writers. Sorry.
She
They,
called
they,
them.
they put out a message.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
our rights are being violated by
Sarah.
Sarah Areola. Yeah, they're gonna file a cease and desist on you.
Yeah.
I love you guys, GMMTV writers. I loved that part.
I love you. I love you.
I loved that part. Don't ban me.
Oh my God. But okay,
Yeah, I
wait,
show up to the fan meet and they're
That's crazy.
turn around, go.
You're good.
but the storyline with Ark and Arm where Ark beats up all the people that fought with Arm at the bar. Oh, you don't remember?
Wait, hey.
Remember they got into a random fight? Yeah, they got into a random fight, and then the next day, like, Ark was like, they're like, oh, why are there bruises on your
Oh, your knuckles.
your knuckles? And he's like, nothing.
He's like,
Oh,
but it's
I
because
totally
he,
forgot
it's
about
because
that.
he beat up
Remember
everyone.
that.
that beat
That
him.
beat
That beat up
Arm.
Yeah.
Arm in the Only Friends song playing.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah,
track.
I do remember.
Like, if I
I
found
love
that
this
out,
song.
I would be like, oh.
I do remember.
I'd be like,
That was really good when they put the
What?
song in.
that was like perfect. He's like, oh, I love this song. Oh my god. And then something since
10 liners.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
perfect
I
time.
love that.
Okay, so to wrap everything up, we should tell our viewers, why should you get into BLs? Why should they watch what we are watching? The main reasons I think you guys should watch BLs: the boys, they're so attractive. I love watching them. The crazy plot lines, and it's just fun, you know? Like, the feeling you get watching it, it's like, there's a term, there's a Tagalog term.
Oh, God.
Oh, perhaps you're familiar with it. It's called kilig, which, the way to describe it, it's like you get this. It's like a feeling of like butterflies in your stomach, like you're watching something exciting, and like you can't help but like contain it. I don't know how to. Do you know what I mean?
Like,
You guys know what I'm talking about?
like something so cute, so romantic happens, and you can't help but like giggle.
Wait, look.
Oh,
Can you look up a definition?
Pull up the.
Oh yeah, can you put
Can
the?
someone?
Yeah, pull it up, send me the link, and I'll read from it. Thank you. In Filipino, the word kilig refers to the sudden feeling of joy or excitement that one experiences when something romantic or idealistic happens. It is often associated with the following sensations and reactions: butterflies in one's stomach, heart melting, shivers down one's spine, irrepressible noises from one's mouth, uncontrollable smiling, and an inner conflict between hope and reality.
What?
Hope and reality.
Yeah. Who's hope and who's reality?
I just love it. I love watching the chemistry, the tension, the ridiculousness of it all. Like, it's so lighthearted. It's so fun. Like, you guys should get into it.
I agree.
agree.
If you like K-pop and you have your ships, you'll most likely enjoy Thai BLs. But if you're like not in that
normal.
yeah. I just think they're so funny.
Yeah.
Like, main plots aside, some of the things that they do and say are just so ridiculous because they get creative.
It's entertaining.
It's very
That's why you should watch them.
It is entertaining.
I just love it. I'm just a fangirl. If you're a fangirl, if you're a retired fangirl, this is how you get back into it. Because it's like, they make it so easy to be obsessed. Like, they do so much like fan service. They're so active on Twitter. It's whenever it's like time for them to wake up in Thailand, I have to turn my Twitter notice off because they will blow my phone up. They're so active. They post so many like cute things together. The set couples will post together, and it's so cute, and it just makes it so easy to fangirl. And I'm a fangirl at heart, so I just love it.
Yeah. I feel like if you're not a fangirl, you would be way more casual about watching it.
Right.
Like it's just so easy for fangirls to like really get into it. Because I've always been a fangirl my entire life, and I'll never stop. And it's just so fun being one.
Yeah.
So finding something else to like about, like that's why I love it. Yeah, agree. It's a fangirl. Also,
if you have an obsessive fangirl personality,
get on this.
Get into it.
You read fanfics.
Get into it immediately.
Yeah.
I really also, unfortunately, I really like beautiful men, and so seeing two beautiful men get it on.
thank you.
It like awakens something.
She's like,
It's just like,
because you're
with like a K-drama where they're both straight, because of course there are K-dramas where it's a BL, but in like a straight K-drama, sometimes I be getting jealous. I'm like, okay, well, why does she get to be with Chuck? Like, why are you doing that? Why is that not me?
It's always
when
her,
it's
never
two
me.
men and they're gay, I'm not jealous. I'm just like, thank you.
like, yes, be cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like perfect.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The music. You need to get into the music.
Oh, the music. Some of the best songs we've ever heard.
Like Let's Try, the OST for OnlyFriends. That is the song that One Direction was dancing to and singing along to with Georgia Rose. That's what they're singing about. That's the best song ever. If you didn't get it. Sorry. That's the song. That's the best song ever. That's what that was what playing when they were dancing with Georgia Rose.
Yeah. So don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
And so you can try it. Actually, we should recommend some shows for them to watch.
Yes.
And then come back. This is your homework, okay?
Let us know which show you're going to watch from our recommendation, or if you find one on your own.
Yeah.
And right when you're going to start watching it, comment. And then when you're done, come back, reply to your own comment, and let us know your review, your rating, any thoughts. We'll read every single one.
Yeah.
I would also like to know on these, some of them are pretty camp.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
You cannot
Yeah.
take it too seriously.
Yeah, you
Some of
can't
these.
expect it to be like an HBO show or something like that. You can't be like, this is gonna be just like Interview with the Vampire.
No.
Mm-mm.
This is no heart stopper.
No,
This is
yeah,
no Young Royals.
yeah, Young Royals.
This is entertainment only.
The show I'm recommending you guys to watch, it is going to be Not Me, which is the show I talked about earlier. Because I think that'll ease you guys into it, really. Because when you first watch it, it doesn't give like traditional BL vibes because there's a lot going on that's not BL related. Like that's the show with, if you recall from earlier, with the twin brothers in the gang, and he does fall in love with his twin brother's op, but that's like the build up to it is so great. The plot is crazy. Like
The tension.
the tension. Ow! Sorry. The acting is crazy too. I think the couple that acts in the show, it's Off Gun. I was blown away by the acting. So that's my recommendation. I think it's a good show. If you like good plot. And the actor who plays like the twin, like he plays both twin brothers. So you see his like range, his duality.
Yeah.
Like he's so good at as acting as both brothers.
That one's obviously black. That one's obviously white.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. That's my recommendation.
I recommend, which we haven't really talked about it that much, surprisingly, The Heart Killers.
Oh, you're so right.
Because I
You're
say
so right.
it's fun, it's a little freaky,
Yeah.
not too much, and there's like thrill and action.
That's true.
There's like a little bit of everything in it.
It's
Comedy.
funny.
Yeah, it's fun comedy.
I think, and that's a good one to start with
That is
That
a
is
bit
for me.
God.
I totally forgot. As we're wearing the shirts and we're like big fans.
Which, by the way, you can watch Not Me on YouTube.
I was also going
Oh,
to
You
mention
can
yeah.
watch The Heart Killers on iQIYI or wherever you get your dramas. I'm not going to promote anything like that.
that. You could find it.
It'll be there.
Just
Tape
That's so
Ocean.
true.
Yeah. You can watch them on YouTube or iQIYI,
Yeah.
respectively. My recommendation, since you guys both gave a little bit of like a darker, more serious tone,
Yeah, I might have to change mine.
Although The Heart Killers is not that serious.
It's not.
I'm going to recommend Perfect 10.
That's
Lives.
yeah.
You guys have heard a little bit about it. It's one of two shows that I've given a 10 out of 10 stars. It's an amazing show, and you get 3 couples out of it. So I think it's really perfect. This is the one I recommended my sister to watch as her first BL because you get to see 3 different shows all in one show, and it's like, oh, it's just amazing. And you watch the first couple, which is Force Book, and you're like, oh, nothing could be better than this. And then you watch the second couple, Pride Santa, and you're like, literally nothing could be better than this. And then you get to the third couple, Junior Mark, and you're like, okay, yeah, this is the best show ever. I'm telling you guys, it's amazing. You can watch it on YouTube or on WeTV.
That one's really good. It's a big commitment, but you don't have to commit fully to it if you don't want to.
It's split up, so each couple has 8 episodes. So you can just watch the first 8 episodes, take a little breather, and then watch the next 8. You know, it's really good.
I will recommend Only Friends.
Yes!
Yes! Only Friends, because it's like perfect 10-liners, maybe like older, more edgier.
If they hated each other.
I guess you can say it's the same thing because it's like an ensemble cast.
Yeah,
There's 3 couples you're following. But it's just so good. And I gave this one. This is the one that I gave a 10 out of 10. My first one I ever gave a 10 out of 10. I mean, it was the second one I ever watched, but but this is like probably the messiest show
Yeah.
It's crazy.
because this one is like they very much mingle
Yeah.
with the set couples. Maybe like kind of like a Western show too,
Yeah.
with it being just like a friend group and they're messy and it's
Yeah.
not just like here's a couple and they interact with each other and they're cute.
That's an HBO show.
Yeah. I remember watching it, I'm like, why is this kind of like maybe like elite? But with no murder. But like, you know, it's just like messy and
Yes.
just like everyone's just kind of
A messy friend group. I love watching a friend
love
group.
yeah. So I definitely recommend that one. That would be a good one to watch first. It gets a little like spicy.
Yeah.
A
So
little.
Content warning.
content warning.
It's on
And
YouTube.
the song's over. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Really easy to watch. Only Friends.
Guys, we actually have so much more to say, so this is going to be part 1
Yeah, there's a lot.
of our BL talk. So
Yeah, we've got more to.
make sure you tune in for the next part. Do your homework, come back.
On the Blood Blast.
Yeah. But until then, until we see you in part 2.
Gotta go, geez.
Gotta charge my camera.
Bye.
Bye.